So this is going to be the best updated 2025 version on the rod progression guide inside of Fisch. Now, if you haven't seen my last video, which I made before this, which was the best updated 2025 version of the money guide from basically beginner to pro. Also, make sure to leave a like and sub. We're literally reaching 10,000 subscribers very soon. Let's try and reach it by the end of this month. I know it may seem a little bit impossible, but if you guys all just leave a like and sub, it will be highly appreciated. We're trying to get that concentrated badge on Fisch. So, just like any other regular person, you're most likely gonna spawn on Moosewood, and if you don't, you're kind of weird, like no comment. But you're gonna notice that you guys have to complete this guy's quest down there, you know, all that, this and that. But the main thing is you're gonna want to go over here, and you may be wondering, which rods do I choose? Well, the one you don't want to choose is basically all of these but the carbon rod. The carbon rod over here is going to be the best rod you guys can possibly buy. It's going to be the best one as it's basically just the best in stats. You don't really need a fast rod, this or that. It's basically just a waste of money. So you want to go from the carbon rod at Moosewood right over here. Next, what you guys want to do is go over to Rod's Island, which is going to be a steady rod. Now, steady rod is going to be very important for this. So like I was saying, if you guys do not have the steady rod, you're low-key kind of fucked. That's like the rod you need to start actually catching your first mythicals. And why the fuck? So that's the rod you first need to catch your first mythical, such as the colossal squid, which is most likely the first big mythical you're ever gonna catch. Now you see me, the big first mythical I ever caught was an Nessie, you know, because I'm just built different like that. You want to go right over here to no. Oh, right over here to the steady rod, and you want to buy this one. You don't want to buy this shitty rod or this shitty rod. You want to straight buy the steady rod, and it's going to be the best rod you guys can possibly buy for now. Then you got a choice, either one, the trident rod, or two, the king's rod. The king's rod is pretty good. If we look at the stats, I actually do have it. I have pretty much all the rods in the game, except for the very new ones, as you know, I haven't really been playing the game. But right here, king's rod, it's a pretty good rod. If we compare it to the trident rod basically beats it in everything except for the control, resilience, and kg. Other than that, the trident rod does kind of solo it. I would low-key suggest going for the trident rod first if you do not have the 5 relics and you want an easier target to go for, I guess. Then go for the king's rod. But if you're up for the challenge, then go for the trident rod straight away. Now that you have the trident rod or the king's rod, next thing you guys want to do is, oh wait, no, I forgot a step, the mythical rod. You want to go for this. You want to go for that. It's going to be about 110k. You know, nothing really too serious. If you open the stats, this was the first endgame rod that I actually got. Right over here, mythical rod. It's a pretty good rod for starting out at the game. You know, not too bad. Yeah, and then after you get the mythical rod, is a must need. But after you get that, then you guys can choose between the trident and the kings. After you guys have that, there's basically only a couple rods left, which is going to be Rod of Depths you want to go for next, or it's going to be the new one which I made a tutorial on, and that is going to be the Heaven's Rod. Now the Heaven Rod is pretty OP. I don't actually have it myself, you know, because I'm looking kind of ass. I did make a tutorial on it, how to get it, and if you didn't watch the video, I low-key kind of accidentally killed myself at the end. So the Heaven Rod is going to be pretty good. It's about 1.75 million, you know, nothing really too serious. You want to go for that or the Rod of Depths. Now I do have the Rod of Depths. This is the one with the ghost, so it's a really good rod.
Whoa, calm down, Jamal.
You either want to go for this or the Heaven's Rod. And if you want to know how to get all of these rods, I've made separate tutorials on my channel before. Then what you got left is going to be the no life rod, which the no life rod is a rod which is used by farming XP. So I'm going to show you guys the best location to farm XP for this, which is going to be at Forsaken Shores. But there's a couple of things you guys need to do. Right, so if you hop on your boat and from Rod's Island, if you go to the right of the island, you're going to see Forsaken Shores. Now this was actually added maybe last month or 2 months ago now. There's going to be a fish called the goldfish. Now that gives a lot of XP. I can't remember exactly how much anymore, but if you guys get clever or clever on your rod, 2 times the XP. Then there's also a 2 times XP game pass which you guys can get. This one right here. Now they added a lot of game passes which I actually think is kind of stupid. Right over here is where you want to farm the XP. So this is going to be only achievable at level 500. And that's pretty much the rod guide. But yeah, that was it for the video. If you guys did enjoy it, make sure to leave a like and sub. And I'm going to catch you guys in the next video.